Thank you, Mr. Lorien, for granting our request.
My pleasure.
I know you are very busy, especially in the last 20 years. Why are you so busy? You don't mind to... What's going on with you?
Well, when I started teaching, I actually started to teach when I was very young, about 8 years old. I started to teach. By the time I was 14, I think I had about 35 students a week. And by the time I got to 60, I think I had 160 students a week. You cannot teach 160 people in a week. And I remember somebody said to me, well, why don't you try and deliver a seminar? And I remember famous last words saying, I'll do one. That's 20 years ago, and since that time I've taught about 26,000 people, and I now travel about 150,000 miles each year.
But you do that seminar in a weekend?
Yes, I do the seminar on a weekend.
What at the beginning can get from the Send Music seminar?
It's, you know, the hardest problem with this seminar is to convey to somebody how much they can actually learn in one weekend. And perhaps the secret is in understanding the title of the seminar. It's not called the How Can You Be Like Eric Clapton in One Weekend seminar. It's called the Understanding of Music seminar, because understanding is the key. If you think about it this way, people don't give up a subject because they can't play it. They give it up because there's something they come across that doesn't make sense or it doesn't fit. So if you have the understanding, this becomes the motivation to want to continue. And you know, I love doing this. You can see yourself. People in the seminar, they come at the beginning and they're like, I don't know, did I make the right decision here? Ooh, I'm spending money and giving up a whole weekend. And then gradually as the weekend goes, the arms drop. They sit forward. They're like, and then the smile is fixed. I love this. I love it.
And at the same time, I heard you have the opportunity to teach some celebrities too.
Yes, I mean, I have a specific about this. I never talk about celebrities and drop names because I believe that celebrities should be given the same respect as anyone who comes to the seminar. And I want celebrities to feel safe when they come. I don't want them to come and go, oh, when I'm there, people will be watching me and coming and asking questions.
Sure.
And it's amazing how many celebrities can be very successful, but have huge gaps in their musical knowledge. And then for the seminar can work for them as easily as it can for a beginner.
Good, got it, yeah. But I have a real question from the beginning. I know about you. What really drives you from 20 years straight doing this? What is the main purpose behind all of this? At the end, what's your goal? I would say your life goal.
I believe that life is basically simple, and that man, by his nature, is a simple being. But we have become, as a society, so obsessed with the complexities. We give more value to a car and its mechanics and the label
that is on
the exactly than we do to what is really important: the having of a good relationship with your family, with your children, the simple joy in taking a walk in the countryside. These are the simple pleasures of life, and these are the ones that really make us happy. And one of the ones that really makes us happy, music.
And some people ask me when they know that I was working on this project that why this person don't prepare some kind of webinar or DVD or CD, which is
absolutely. There are projects which I've worked on this, but you see, it's a very important point to understand. If you give somebody a book and you say, now do not turn the next page until you are certain that you have done the drills exactly as said on the previous page. In a seminar, you can control this. When somebody reads a book or they watch a DVD, maybe some do and some don't. The success of the seminar is 100% graduation. 26,000 people. No one has ever failed to graduate. And that's the success. And it's because it's in a seminar format. So if I can find the correct way to put this into an electronic medium, of course it will be done. And eventually it must happen that I do it because all of us get a little older, and there will come the time when I will no longer be able to travel around and do this. Not too soon, I hope.
Are you training other people to do the same?
You know, it's very interesting. You can train someone to deliver the technology exactly, but as many people who have done the seminar will tell you, the seminar is more than just what I teach. It is the whole presentation. It is the humor. It is the acting. It is the stories. It is the history. This is very difficult to impart to somebody else. And when you have to stand in front of 50 or 100 people and hold their attention for 20 hours over a weekend, this means you have to be totally there the whole time. You can't sort of take your attention off of it for 5 minutes. You've got to be like, oh, wow, and whoa, and people come to the seminar and they love this part too. But my background was I was an actor. So I can bring, oh yes, and I can bring a little of this into what I do as well.
So that bring me to the last question to wrap it up. Where is this person coming from, this Danкана Лориена?
I started playing music when I was 3. I've loved music all my life. I've been a professional musician. I've had a couple of #1 CDs in Europe. I've had a lot of experience working with other musicians. So I love the subject. But music has given me so much. And I am a believer that you have to give back. And there's many wonderful musicians out there, but I have found that I have something which many people don't have. And that's an ability to convey, to impart what I've learned to others. The knowledge is one side of things. To be able to share that knowledge with somebody else. Now that's a rare gift. And if you have that gift, well, what do you do with it? Do you turn your back on it and walk away?
No way.
No. So
that's
this
the pay.
Is what,
that's the pay.
Even if I wanted to do something else, this is what my life has taken me to do. And you know the best part of this? I've made so many friends all over the world. I cannot buy a meal for myself in almost any city. Oh, you are in town, I take you out. Wonderful. How many men have the fortune to spend their lives doing something that makes others happy?
Very few.
Very few.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Pleasure.